Why, hello all! Have you always seen fellow Neopians discuss about timers for the many features in Neopets? Curious to know what they do and how it helps and enhances the site experience? You have come to the right place. Today, let's go through a list of notable timers Neopians use or face. First up, the daily reset for the majority of the Neopets site activities or events are at 12 AM Neopian Standard Time, or NST for short, right off the bat after midnight. After which, you can do those dailies once again for chance avatars, new points, and valuable items once more. Of course, do know that no matter where you are from, the time will likely be different for everybody, and especially so for folks with different daylight savings time. Next up, it will be game timers. Firstly, around 1:30 to 1:45 AM NST, it is the Trophy Time Daily, where the high scorers of the games in Neopets will be awarded with their various gold, silver, and bronze trophies. Another respective timer to note in terms of games is the high scorer set. At every first day of the month at around 12:10 to 12:30 AM NST, all game scores of previous month will be wiped. This is time for all Neopians attempt on getting trophies, as this is always the easiest period where the scores required to be obtained will be less demanding. Now go and get them those trophies and show your game prowess. Now, on to the third set of timers to take note of. The Kadoatery is an infamous place where many Neopians will be vying for the ultimate honor of feeding those cute little devils. I mean, kitties. Oh, coyotes. Alright, the timer will be based on the last refresh time. It will usually be a fixed 25 minutes time added to the last refresh time, and after which, a 30-second golden period will be available, whereby you'll be constantly refreshing during the 30-second period after the 35 minutes time is over. The Kadoatery may be hungry again at this time, and all the wishes of the Kadoateries will be refreshed. However, that is not always the case. If the 30-second golden period is over and the Kadoateries are not hungry, that means you have to add a 7-minute time frame after that 30-second period. After which, you can start refreshing again with yet another 30-second golden period, and the list goes on. You get the gist. Apart from the main refresh timer when attempting to feed those lovable Kadoateries, there is also a side timer called a mini timer. Unlike the main timer, only a few Kadoateries will be refreshed in terms of their wish. What does it mean? Yes, potentially 2 sets of timers can occur when feeding the Kadoateries. And there may be 2 totally different sets of timers too. However, no worries. The mini time frame works similarly to the main feeding time frame in terms of mechanics. What you have to look out for is the possibility of the 2 timers overlapping or being close to each other. That means you may be able to get a chance to have 2 Kadoatery feeds in a short time frame if you do it right. For example, the main Kadoatery timer's last refresh time is at 7 PM NST. The next refresh window will start from 7:35 PM NST, whereby you have to refresh constantly from 7:35 to 7:35 and 30 seconds. NST for a potential main Kadoatery refresh. If nothing happens, simply wait for another 7 minutes. Once the Neopian time zone hits around 7:42 and 30 seconds, you can try to refresh for another 30-second window. Keep doing the same cycle till the Kadoatery has been refreshed. We have a habit of noting down roughly when the Kadoatery is refreshed, so you can have a good time range for the next refresh. For mini timer, let's say the last refresh is at 7:20 PM NST. This means the possible next refresh window will be at least starting from 7:55 PM NST, where you have to refresh for 30 seconds. Eventually, the timers will coincide each other which is when the shop refreshes will occur, but they are actually just the main and mini timers going off at each other. One additional thing to take note is that you don't have to refresh after the 30-second golden period is over, and just have to wait it out for an additional 7 minutes before the next 30-second window. Good luck with the Kadoatery feeding, and may the meows ever be with you. Next up, we have the shop timers. Shop restocks? That is a tough one due to the nature of the Neopian stores around being very random. By now, you should have explored the many stores available in many of the iconic lands of Neopia. Each and every shop, however, have its own random refresh timer. In the sense, all shops can choose to refresh or not. Although the shops do mention that their refresh timer is roughly around 8 minutes. The fact is, the refresh rate of shops in general are way too chaotic. You can have a shop refresh instantly out of nowhere. You can have shops that refresh 3 times in a span of minutes. Or you can have shops not refreshing after more than 10 minutes. In a way, it's pretty exciting while waiting for what's new, what the store may entail. The restocking is one of the major ways to earn new points as well. One good way will be to open up a few of the same category of stores you are planning to restock. For instance, open up all the bookstores Neopia have to offer and attempt to refresh. There are 8 bookstores in Neopia, so I have tried to refresh each of them and see if they refresh and have new goods in stock. However, since you are restocking on books, it doesn't really matter if they are sets of different stores which also sell, books. So if one of them refreshes, go ahead and restock away. There may be a small pattern where a few of the stores refresh together. That's even better as we have more options and less competition when restocking. On number 5, we have shop ban timers. Aligning ourselves with restocking, the next set of timers, which are likely the most hated ones in Neopets, are the shop bans and the shop wizard bans. If you are an awesome restocker, which everyone is, you may often be shop wizard banned. What this means is you are unable to use the shop wizard until the next hour. You'll note if you have premium membership to Neopets, you get to use a super shop wizard system, which provides better searches and also separate timer for similar ban. So that means you can use 2 sets of shop wizard search every hour. On the other hand, shop ban is one of the most disastrous things you can experience. It's likely due to the site coding and to protect sites from bots. But if you refresh too fast, be it intentionally or unintentionally, you may receive a shop ban. Personally, I'm a good boy and never received one. But what I heard from other fellow Neopians is that the shops they try to enter will not have any items available and will include a message that they are shop banned. This may be a short hour to days for repeated offenders. So best advice will be take restocking sessions moderately and not over-refresh in shouts. The last timer which I know is likely the pet transfer limit timer. You are able to transfer your beloved pets with other Neopians, be it for avatars or to adopt them faithfully to their new homes. The safe margin will likely be a transfer a day. As to say, a safe transfer away keeps the evil Dr. Death away. So after transfer, you can only engage on another one the next Neopian day after 12 midnight. So be cautious on which pet you are transferring. Alright that's all for today. I know there are many timers out there, and majority are handled by you, the users, to maintain a good, adequate, or friendly competition amongst the many features in Neopets. As always, Husky's here to wish you guys a joyous day, and see you guys the next one.